I want to highlight a female protagonist, the struggle of an artist creating something new, and the excitement of navigating through this nightlife underworld. I wrote this film because of my experiences in the early 90s. I was part of the rave and techno scene. That was the culture that resonated with me. And when I found electronic music, I was like, oh, this is it. This is what I love.
I totally connected to the story. You know, the struggle that the main character has with her family, as the struggle that she has in a relationship, everything's emotional.
You know, we all understand people trying to find their way. That was what really spoke to me about the script.
Especially coming from a woman's perspective.
We still are not seeing enough female lead characters. We're still not seeing enough equality broken down in movies. And we'd like to think that we're becoming a more diverse culture, but we're still very much skewed one way, and I like to see that change.
The scene was underground, it was unregulated, it was grassroots. That excitement is what I wanted to capture in this screenplay, and I think it does.
The early 90s was a free-for-all. There was nothing set up, it was the Wild West. There was no rules.
Today it's a pop music culture, and it's called EDM. There's a lot of interest from the people who love this and are in this scene today to understand where it came from when it was an underground world.
That was a period of time for me in my life that really meant something. I was 16, 17, and so when this project came about, it was like, this is the thing we've been talking about. It's our chance, you know?
I feel like there is a lack of exposure to this underground scene that went on in the 90s.
It used to all be something that was not so much a part of popular culture, but it's very much a subculture. And now it's everywhere. This movement.
There's kind of a revival or a continuation of that culture going on now that I feel like I'm a big part of.
It's always been a passion of mine. I followed it. I love the club kids. So it kind of struck a chord in me when I heard what Rosa was doing.
Kind of just being myself on camera, but I'm playing like a 90s club kid.
So this totally appealed to you because you're totally in this world already, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's like, it's not a stretch, you know, at all.
I'm just here to rave.
And are you a fan of electronic music yourself? Yeah.
I don't know, it's very unique and fucked up and cool. I like it.
On the music side, we have some of the pioneers of this electronic dance music from that time period contributing their music.
I was thinking about house music in general and how many records I've made and how I wanted to do something different. And if the movie presented itself, then I would jump right into it. And 2 weeks later, Rosa called. And here I am. I couldn't deny it.
We really depend on the music as being a very, very important part of the story. A feeling like you are actually experiencing a live event. Having the music dictate how that happens was very, very important.
That's going to be very new for people in the music world to understand, but exciting too if they're able to let go to some degree.
My hope is to bridge a gap for music lovers in the EDM world so they can understand the roots of this classic electronic music time period and the talents that struggled to create this scene. There are very few fictional narrative films that have been set in this world since the 90s.
I do hope that there's more films closer to XING, but for now, this is the only movie that has set out to kind of achieve these things. You're really going to have this elevated experience where people will be able to latch on to the best of both worlds and be open enough to understand the message that we're trying to drive home.
Put this shit away.